This is your boy coming to you straight for Kemet. All bad ether, all bad karma must desist. This is all positive energy, positive ether. Check this out. Let me explain something to you guys. We've been under so much hocus pocus that we're buried. We're buried under hocus pocus. That was their intent. Let me tell you a true story. The names have been changed to protect the innocent. They gave you a story about Adam and Eve, okay? And they were in the garden. Adam is correct. Eve is ether, okay? That's what they inserted. They inserted a name of a woman, Eve. It's ether. Ether and Adam was in the Garden of Eden, which is nature. So let's replay this story here. The atoms is molecules which we're made of. Ether is the density of water which we get our knowledge from. Our knowledge with the atoms in the ether was with one with nature. We can never get back to where we need to be until we understand we are one with nature. Nature is our vibe. Nature is our projection of what we're going to see for the day. See, another big manipulation they did. We used to have an alarm clock. Not the alarm clock that you think, that you plug into the wall. Remember, it used to be a bird, a rooster, cock-a-doodle-doo, when the sun rises. See, the sun rising and the cock-a-doodle-doo was in harmony with nature. The electrical frequency came through, it's time to get up. You notice black people have no concept of time. You tell us to be somewhere at 2 o'clock, we're going to be there when we get there. That's because this right here has taken us so far away from ourselves. Time. This is an hourglass for those who don't know about this. This was the first clock to run hours. Yeah, this is how they took the concept and stole it away from the sun. See, when you get up to go to work, they know your molecular, the compounds of you, how you're made up. They know about our energy. So they have you go to work when your energy is at peak levels, for you can do the best work for them. But you can't do the best work for them because you're busy staring at the clock. As you're staring at the clock, the time is moving slower. That's because you are projecting the time. Show you I'm right? Whenever you're having fun, what do you say? Time flies when you're having fun. This is why your employer don't want you to have a job that you enjoy, because time would not be in your concept. When they give you the 15-minute breaks, your hourly lunch, you are so bumped with stuff you got to do on your 15-minute break. You're going to go try and do this. On your lunch break, you got to eat and try, because they're taking time away from you. You have to take 5 minutes for yourself. Just stop and give yourself 5 minutes to just think. It's best if you do this as soon as you wake up in the morning. But we're in a rat race. So you wake up, the first thing is on your mind is getting to work, getting the kids out. You are not projecting any time for yourself. a moment. So this is why they keep you under the time. This is why in the military, they go on a 24-hour. Because you can have the illusion that you have more time. If you see more numbers on the clock, your brain calculates an illusion. The assumption you have more time. This is why the military is on a 24-hour, and they gave us 8 hours to make you feel your day is shortened. Your time is limited. Time. Time stops you from thinking. See, you don't have when you're on the time schedule. So, to help yourself out, change your pattern. Every morning you turn right, turn left one morning. You always stop and do things in a pattern, repetitious. To change how you feel in your energy. Change your movement. Motion. Because there is no time. Your movement. But don't listen to nothing I say. Don't believe you're under a spell. But I want you to know this. What's going on in the Antarctic? They're fighting over ancient relics. This is what the big war is over. Jerusalem, Iran, Syria, Russia, United States. This is all over relics. Ancient things that they feel if they have possession of, it's going to give them power. The invert is going to happen. They can't stop it. They just don't know when it's going to happen. Once the invert, it has already started. This is why we're getting funny weather. This is why fish is dying in Baltimore. They're not saying anything about this on the news. They're saying it's the oxygen in the... It's not. It's the magnetic field changing. And our vibrations are changing. Things on the plane on Mother Earth. Mother Earth is cleansing. Do your research. Find out what I'm talking about. You know, it's a lot of stuff going on. That Russian plane that went down. All of this is because they're trying to gather ancient artifacts that they feel will give them power. But don't believe nothing I say. You just keep going to work and following the time. Look. Time running out. Yeah, that part. Look. All rights are reserved to the ancestors. All good ether, positive energy, you're welcome. All bad ether, bad energy, you're not welcome. Hey, check this out. I do what I do. You do what you do. Yeah, the real ancestors. Yeah, that part. The real ancestors.